Doesn't really look bad back here. I wonder. Oh, it's probably leaking at this seal right behind here. This is the front main seal behind here. It's probably leaking from that. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have broke that loose before I did anything. What I do is I'll put the car in 6th gear, have somebody hold the brake, and just crank on it. Shit, I should have done that. But all this leakage over here, maybe something coming from behind this guy. Or maybe the timing cover right here at the crank position sensor. But that's about it. So, what we're going to do now is check the VIN number on this block. I have no idea where it came from. I've gone through so many of these things. This is probably one of the engines that I built from parts. Okay, well, we'll take the trans off. There's 17s right here, 2 14s right here, 2 14s on the bottom, and that's it because the other ones over here are from the starter. That's reverse. Alright. Do I have an engine stand ready? Probably don't. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 freaking engines on stands. It's ridiculous. Let's see what's going on in here. A date with a pressure washer. That's what's going on in here. Oh, look at that. That's torn. That mount's toast. Man, what a mess. Driveway's gonna be nasty. Even the marker light's not even plugged in. Jesus. Okay, stand around here with my thumb at my butt. Let's get this transmission off. Actually, let's take the header off. I'm not sure if this is one of the ported headers from back in the day or not. I shouldn't say ported headers. That's one of my little pet peeves when people say headers when there's only one. I guess I could get my Who's Your Daddy? Firm believer of work smart, not hard. Okay, there's the header, and that is not a ported header. All right. Wow! Jesus. Dave must have put those in. It's awful nasty right here, but I don't see where it's coming from. I guess maybe it could be leaking from around the speed sensor. There's an O-ring inside there. It could be leaking from around that. Wow. No reason for those to be that freaking tight. It could be leaking from around the axle seal, but I don't think so. And there should be a little plastic cover covering the flywheel. They just come off, get lost. I think I've gone through a few of them. I just reached a point where I said, screw it, I'm not going to put another one on. It doesn't really hurt anything. Okay, 17. That is the 19. I don't think I have a 17 over here. I do have that guy. And when I start to take this trans off, I will lower this down to the ground. Okay. Let's see here. Guess I'll do it this way. Jeez, I think I dropped a nut on that. Oh, wow. Now, there should be a pretty red painted pressure plate underneath here. I'll do my little plug for South Bend clutch. I will usually have their clutches in everything. My Supra, the All-Track. I mean, there's two of them right there. I like their clutches. They make good stuff. They cover their equipment. Their customer service is fantastic. So there's my South Bend plug. Yep, looks like it. Look at that. Red South Bend. Beautiful. God, it doesn't... Oh, yeah. Boy, I'm probably due for a clutch. Oh, listen to that. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Well, that flywheel's sure seen better days too, hasn't it? Well, let's see what's going on with that. Give it a little bit of cranky. Burp. I'm not sure what size that is. I think it's this one. 8, yeah. Nope, smaller. No, it's not going to be a 7. Must be the 6. Ta-da! Okay, let's see here. Guess I could use this. Break them all loose. I must not have put the spark plugs back in very tight. That was too easy to turn. Oh! Oh! Come back here. So, I don't know how long I've been running on this engine. I would say quite a few years. Alright. Stay. Oh. Well, that's pretty darn good looking. I don't see any signs of heat. But I don't think that it's supposed to wiggle and be loose like that. And the center hub is, see that? So I will give them a call, see what they say. I'm not even sure which clutch this is, but man, I mean, that looks great. No signs of heat. Nothing on the flywheel. The flywheel looks great. And I got your typical ARP flywheel bolts there. Alright. Oh. So the stands that I have, I get the Harbor Freight stands. They won't bolt up with the flywheel on. There's too much space right here. So flywheel will come off, and hopefully I have another stand. I don't know if I have another stand or not. I think I've got one over there behind the table. I can't see it. I don't know. So let's see here. I need a, I think it's a 13 12 point. No, that's not a 13, that's a 15. There's a lot of play in that. I'm certain it's not a 12. It's probably a white guy socket. See, what is 13? It's 9/16. Too big. Half? What is that? Yep. Yep, it's a half. Half is nice and tight. So the trick to this is, I think that guy is a 19. Got a 19 right here. And what you do is you find your get your big breaker bar. Get another reducer here. Big breaker bar. I think it's right there. And where's that reducer? Should be right up here somewhere. Come on, where is it? Right there. So you take this. Okay, 14 is going right there. Watch, I'm going to spend a half an hour looking for it some other day. Okay, so let's see, righty tighty. I need to go this way. I think I want this to sit right there. And then yeah, so it's a little bit of a balancing act of, oh, you know what? That's right. I rotate this and I kind of stick this underneath here. So that it doesn't rock and roll. Just don't have a bigger breaker bar. Now, when these things came out, some time ago, Monkey Wrench was sending a little sheet of paper with it that had the torque spec on it. And at that time, the torque spec, come on, get in there, god damn it. The torque spec was 68 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. And then there was something that came out later that said that was not it. It was different. I don't remember. But I just stick with the 68 pounds. And I use their ARP lube. And I haven't had a bit of issues. Did I forget that one? Oh, you can smell them. Smell them. Alright. And the nice thing about ARP bolts is you can reuse them. Okay. And the flywheel should just come right off. I say should. Oh. This one's been on here longer than I thought, and it's guten tight. This is where you use the right tool for the job. Come on. Put my foot there for it to fall on. It's about ready to come. I don't remember one ever being this tight to come off. Fidanza. Good shit. I highly recommend these two. And this is your rear main seal. Look at that. No leaky. Alright. It's stand time. Let's see if I got a stand. Oh. Is there a stand back there? I don't see one. No, I don't. Some bitch. What? I bet you that one ZZ is sitting on it. So, here's where we get creative. I'm gonna take a break and move some shit around, and I'll come back. Signing off.